Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that.
Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Got a man. It's Bernard. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. From the wideout. Quarterback keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quick pass on the fly motion. Nice move there. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And the Ducks are threatening on first and goal. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
It's third and goal and third and long. Moore will throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get to him as he throws. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw him right into the double cover.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
On the direct snap, it's Moore. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Turning it on! Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Ducks in the hurry up. Quarterback making checks. Moore to the air. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
Oh, man.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Bro, what are you doing? You sitting right there. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just sitting there looking at him. I ain't even moving.
Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat.
There we go.
And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited because that guy doesn't get many of those.
Got it behind the line. It's Hale.
Ah, come on, bro. What the fuck, man?
They'll pick up enough yards.
Ain't no way, bro.
They've got it at the 30.
You mean tell me there ain't nobody out there?
This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the
Fuck
third
out of here with that dumb
out,
shit, bro.
The quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive.
Out,
that was
bro.
a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
That's caught. It's Horton. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama quickly back to the line. Going to the run. It's Miller. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Man, come on, bro. What the fuck?
And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his third touchdown pass of the
Bro,
day.
just sitting back there not doing nothing, bro. Guarding dead space, man.
Absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Man, okay. You break a tackle and you just stand there. Man.
Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
That shit crazy.
They'll send the back in motion.
This shit is crazy, boy.
Moore will throw. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Got it in the middle. It's Whittington. They make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Whittington.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows if he can find him running out of the backfield or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
To the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the Ducks are on the move. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Catch in the middle. It's Whittington. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Moore to the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Benson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air. Throwing right. Makes the grab outside. It's Whittington. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. They'll run the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Here comes the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. The play action fake. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the cue?
Touchdown Ducks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute. Score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or 2 short in the first. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. To move quickly here, they need to get it to field goal range. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like...
All right, gang. That's the end of the NCAA. We're about to start a new game.